There's no right way to start this, so we're just gonna start. I'm just drink my bottle of water, cause I just been feeling a whole lot shitty lately. I feel like that's what's been going on for the last couple of videos. But you know what? We got it. We got it. What I came on to talk about today about egos, killing our ego. I feel like that's like the main topic of conversation. Mm, I feel like I want to start all over, but I say that I don't want to be the type to like redo it and have to go back and re-edit my video to trying to look a certain type of way or trying to make it look like a certain type of shit. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be that. If I feel I'm gonna show that I feel if I feel like I'm putting my thought process together, then I'm gonna feel and I'm getting my thought process together. Like I really don't want to give a fuck about showing professionalism and stuff because I want this channel and this platform to be essentially me. Even if you have to unfollow or unsubscribe from my platform, you make a room for somebody that's actually gonna fuck with me. Because if I look at my platform and I'm saying that I have 5,000 subscribers, I want them 5,000 to be really like, oh, they fuck with me. I say with me. They like me for me. They watch me for what I gotta say, not for me editing or making it seem like I'm just straight. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Life. I'm gonna speak about me. Life as being like an entrepreneur, or trying to, or testing out the entrepreneur lifestyle is fucking terrible. It's horrible. It's like living a nightmare without having to close your eyes. For real. If you think about it, like we all are living an entrepreneur type of lifestyle. Either you are the entrepreneur or you are playing a part in somebody else's entrepreneurship. Period. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to be a boss, quote unquote, like a boss, that shit hard. Like that shit hit you like a ton of brick. And then on top of that, being an entrepreneur means you have to work with people. And working with people that are battling demons and they want to reflect their demons on you, and then now you gotta fight your demons and their demons. It's part of being a fucking entrepreneur, and that shit is heavy. You're gonna have to deal with lazy people. You're gonna have to deal with people who feel like you lazy when you really putting up the work. You're gonna have to deal with people that don't really fuck with you like that, but act like they fuck with you, just trying to ruin your life or trying to get a piece of the cake at your table. You're gonna have to deal with people, bro. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of fuck shit going on. But at the end of the day, I have to get up and do what it is that I want to do. I have to put in my mindset that this is what I want. Like, so I could put this video up and get 2 views and go cry about it, but guess what? In the morning, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna talk to myself again and I'm gonna post that shit for 0 more views. So I'm not gonna let this shit hate me. Like, I'm not gonna act like this shit don't touch my heart, because it do. It really do. It's just like when you go to school, people think that being an entrepreneur or having a dream is hard, but you think going to school is easier. No, it's because you think it's easier. Who likes to wake up in the morning? Like right now, I can't believe that I went to high school for 4 years, waking up every single day at 6 o'clock in the morning to go have my high school diploma. But that's because in my mind, I made that shit easy. I made that shit. I didn't get shit from it. I didn't gain nothing from but a fucking diploma, and that shit sitting up on my shelf. Matter of fact, it's not because somebody stole my bag. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know all about it. But if you don't, follow me on Snapchat. But shit, it's hard. It's really not hard, but it is kind of hard because this is like it's a departure for the rest of your life. This is like your career. You're trying to build something from scratch on your own because it's easier to follow the crowd. Like everybody, everybody's trying to go to school, so it's easier for you to reflect on that. It's easier for you to say, "Oh my gosh, um, I don't want to do this. This shit is hard." But you know what? Everybody else going through the struggles. But nobody, it's harder to be an entrepreneur because people on the internet nowadays want to make shit look like it's easy. People want to make it seem like you just being lazy or you not doing it right because nobody want to draw the negative side of working by like work. Nobody likes to show their failures on the internet. Nobody likes to say, "Oh, I failed this. Oh my God, I went ahead and I had $50,000 and I invested in shit that failed." Because nobody likes to be a failure. Nobody likes to admit that they failed on something. Nobody likes that shit. Nobody like it. Nobody like it. But I'm gonna be the one like shit. Shit is failing. Shit is failing. Shit is not looking alright. It's not, and it's fucking hard. And then you have people on your corner always laughing at you, always trying to make you ridicule you, always trying to make it seem like you're not doing shit right when they're still trying to pick up their own slack. I'm telling you, bro, it's so much easier to roll a blunt, smoke that bitch, and then the guy can't even do that because somebody laced my shit. Oh my God, you talk about you got issues. Start listening to other people's issues. Start looking for that. Go on the internet and look for people's issues. Try to read people's downfalls. Try to look at how people failed and how they got back up. Because that's how you build. Because the internet is a lie. You go on the internet, you're trying to make everything seem sweet. Trying to make everything seem like, oh, they ain't never failed. They ain't never had like a downfall. They ain't never, they everything they attempted in life, they made it. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a fat ass lie. You go on the internet, make even nowadays people's face don't even look like that. Cause you have the fucking Instagram what you call them little effects and shit like that, bitch. You know I got a lisp. I really need to stop talking fast so y'all can really catch on to what I say. Cause when I get to talking fast, I'm in my feelings and shit don't come out exactly how I want the English to come out. That's difficult. So now I'm in my Stella Rosé. I'm drinking that shit. I ask myself every fucking day, like, why do I do it? Why I keep trying? If that shit not working, it's because like I'm being mean. I'm being me, and I want to prove myself something. This is really like it's bringing. It's also like the second part is I want to aid other people and shit like that. By the end of the day, this is really for me. This is really for me. Like 10 years down the line, or however long this shit gonna take me, I want to be able to look back and say, yeah, I did that. I was feeling like shit that day, but I kept on doing. I'm gonna look at my daughter and be like, you could be whatever you want to do in this universe. Like, no matter how many people stomp on me, I don't even care at this point about what people talk about me because everybody got their own skeletons in their closet. It's so easy to judge somebody else. It's so easy to talk shit about somebody else. It's so easy to wake up in the morning and put makeup and lie to yourself every fucking day because you're depending on somebody else's downfall or somebody else's fuck up to make you feel like you the real nigga when you really not. Like, I'm a real type bitch. I'm a real woman. I'm a real mother. I'm a real child. Like, I know when I mess up. I know when I fuck up. I know when I need to pack up my shit and be like, okay, I'm done with this phase in my life. I need to go back to the next. Like, I know how to do that. I know how to reflect on my past. I know how to sit in my mud and clean that shit up. Most people don't know how to do that. People don't know how to live in reality. They're still stuck up in whatever people are gassing them and want to leave off of that. And then you that sit on your little platform, sitting on your little 5 cents that you're making, sitting on your little 9 to 5, and they're making you feel like you some stupid asshole because you still got a 9 to 5 paying you $10 an hour. Who give a fuck? If you happy with your $10 an hour, which you really shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should really try to bring that shit up. But if really in your heart you good with that, you want to take your time, go ahead, by all means, take your motherfucking time. Who give a fuck about what the fuck they gotta say? You still working at McDonald's, so what? They making $50,000 a month and they still mad. I don't know who gonna make $50,000 an hour and mad. Bet you know whoever talking down on you, they have a problem because they're talking down on you for a reason. If they're really rich and they're really up there, why are they talking shit about you? Why? Bro, I'm telling you, there's some days I feel like a bad bitch I put my little onesies. I got my titties out. I put the fucking coconut oil, and really be about that bitch and talk that shit on Instagram and TikTok. Wish you should go and follow me there, anyways. But there's just some days I'm just like, you know what, universe, God, I don't know what you're doing today, but I'm just not having it. I'm not having it. Like, I will be so mad. But then again, you gotta remember that God is working, even when you think He's not working. Because there's some other stuff that are going on in the world that you're not even aware. In your mind, you're just thinking about one thing, but God is working everywhere else to the point where you only get to think about that one thing. Because let me tell you, shit could get worse. Shit could get worse. Shit could really get worse. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm really saying. I came a long way. I came a really long way from being homeless, leaving everything that I know, raising two kids, having no job. I mean, I've had so many ups and downs in my life, it's ridiculous. And to see where I'm at now, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Seeing the friends that I used to have and the friends that I have now, seeing the environment like that I used to be stuck in to where I am now is crazy. It's really crazy. Sometimes you really have to sit. I don't care if you me. I hate crying. I don't know who else. I hate crying. I really do. I really hate crying. But sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes you need to sit there. Like when everything is not working, don't just like brush it off. If you mad, be upset and stand there and listen to yourself. Like why you upset, why you mad, cry, and then look back on your past and just admire the journey that you walked on. Be grateful for the shit that you already passed. Shit takes time. Shit really do take time. Like for me, I see life like my weight, cause I fluctuate in my weight. I really do. Um, 2 years ago, I wouldn't even say 2 years ago. About 3 years ago, I was 250 pounds, and the following year, I was a good, I would say, 200 pounds, 190 pounds. The year after that, I went back to 200. Last year I was 150 pounds, and now I am 200 pounds. Girl, life is gonna fluctuate. If you big today, you big today, and then just know tomorrow you're gonna be small. We overthink shit. Like sometimes I have to keep telling myself, don't overthink, but because my mind is used to overthinking, I'm even overthinking about not thinking too much. That shit crazy. That shit fucking crazy. That shit crazy. It really is. Ooh. And I want to get to the part of fighting other people's demons. Like all of us walking on this planet, we are all fighting our demons. What we like to call like having an ego. Having an ego, it is like a demon because it's like it wants you to feel like empowered. It wants you every time you have a feeling of feeling in power of having some type of control. That is the demon because you don't have control. You don't have control. No matter what the fuck you got going on, you don't have control at all. You have no control. You could pray about it. You think you have the power. Nah, you don't have the power to do shit. Some people like to go and gain the power and go see all this occultists and seeing all this um negative ass prophets and lying ass prophets, and they give them a little gris un petit sable que tu vas marcher avec. Tu penses que tu es en train de faire quelque chose que tu fais. Tu es plus en train de te mettre like tu es plus en train de te mettre dans le sous-sol. But you know, at the end of the day, that shit don't pay because you don't have no control. Because if you was about to fall, let's say 2 steps back, you finna take a 25 steps back. And depending on how heavy le sable que le coup n'a t'a donné, you might take 1,000 steps. You might even fucking lose your life. So that shit crazy. That shit crazy. You don't have no control over the shit that happened. You can just keep the light at the end of the fucking tunnel and keep your vision and keep your dream alive and keep walking with that shit. Because the devil be lying. The devil wants you to feel like you're in control. The devil wants you to make you seem like you in command. And God got a way to humble us. He sure do. Because he's the only one that is on top of it all. There's only one God. There cannot be in this one planet. There cannot be 50,000 different fucking gods. Okay, because if you have some type of God that you idolize, because he don't give you a little salt, a little sugar to walk around and talk to it, nigga. You talking to fucking to the different I was about to say disciples. You talking to all these false prophets and the devils. That's what the devil like. The devil like me, I have no command. You can say whatever you want to say. You can judge me however you want to, because you are allowed to do that. You are allowed to do that. You don't even have to take whatever the fuck I gotta tell you, because that's life. That's life. It really is. You want to be mean, go ahead and be mean. You want to be nice, I love you. Period. There are some people that just feed off of being mean. I used to hang out with this girl that was like completely a wipe ass. Like, you see the wipe that you wipe your ass with, that was really what she was. And you know what? I'm not even gonna. That's. I'm not even people that just like talking negative or talking down on other people. And you should really watch that. When you have a friend that's always talking shit about other people, just keep in mind that when you're not there, but you realize that the people that she talked to or she talks shit about, she will still walk around with them. Just know that when you are not there, you are the topic. And she wiping your ass, and she wiping her ass with your name too. I'm just saying, you thank me later. It's crazy. And we talking about relationships, holding on to fucking relationships, trying to hold on to being husbands and marriagehood. And one thing that I learned in this world is when you put somebody else other than yourself on an adult format, you will fall. Like, if you don't put yourself on that type of standard, but you hold somebody else accountable for your success, when you hold somebody else accountable for where you're trying to go in life, you will fall. You will fail. You will fail. If you don't hold yourself accountable for what you gotta do, you will fail. If you wait on somebody else, or you want somebody else to respect you, you hold somebody to put a stamp on you, you are already automatically falling, failing in life, zero. Like, you are not it. You are not it. And that person will make you fumble. If you think you're winning by putting that somebody else up, you will never get where you're trying to go in life. Like, imagine where you at right now and you feel like you're in a good spot. Imagine if you remove that motherfucker from up there and put yourself up there, you will make it in life. You will make it in life. Period. You will make it in life. I'm seeing this kid trying to help my baby take out something from his foot. Hold on, y'all. Joshua! Joshua! This lady walked right past my son. Didn't help him take shit out of him. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Give me your foot.
Can you help him?
Yeah.
His leg.
Thank you. Go in the house.
That's your son?
Yeah.
He's special?
Yes.
Oh, what happened to him?
He has speech delay.
Huh?
Speech delay.
Speech delay?
Yeah. He can't talk, that's all. But everything else is fine. Why? You were worried about him?
Because when I was trying to take out the thing, I thought somebody was going to come and take him, so I was looking, and then until I came with him, I saw you.
Oh, thank you. They're so cute. He said I was worried that somebody was gonna take him, so I came with him. There's still some cute people out here. And he's a little child too. I was thinking about where I was at. One more thing too before I leave. We have to get in the habit of acting stupid. Like, you know you smart. You ain't gotta prove to nobody that you're smart. People always wanna, because a lot of people are walking around with all this ego in their heart. That gives you a one up, because they too busy trying to prove themselves and too busy falling. But because you already hit to that, you got your demon and your devils in control. And whatever demon they're trying to send your way, they don't they don't know about you. So you gotta continue acting stupid till you get what the fuck you need, or what what you gotta do. Stop playing. You gotta act stupid out here. You really do. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I know who I is. So I like when people try me, because at the end of the day, that's how you grow. That's how you grow. If you don't get tried, you will never knew. Like, let me tell you something. I used to be. Let me put myself on blast real quick. Let me put myself on blast. I used to walk around here. I want to say like an egocentric type of bitch, but not really egocentric. Because when you don't know the power of the Holy Spirit, if you don't know nothing about the Holy Spirit, you out of them. You out of there. So I was one of them motherfuckers walking around here deaf. I really was. But I wasn't no stupid bitch at that too, cause I had my shit under control, under lock. I had my shit. I had shit going on. I had money. I had my car. I had my house. So I was well fed, and my kids were well fed too. I had a good job. But the thing was, I had bad friends. I had a bad environment, really bad. But at the same time, I was one of them. Like, I went along with a lot of people. I was able to shift real quick. I was able to shift my lingo. I was able to keep it professional and keep a hood too. And so I always wondered. I never really wondered. I just felt like it was like a superpower that I had or some shit. That's why, like, when you don't understand or when you're not hip to what's going on, you're going to start making up shit in your head and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you haven't read the live, or if you haven't seen the video of when I got laced, you should go ahead and watch that. Until I had my shit laced. And then I realized the power of the Holy Spirit. I realized that it wasn't me doing that. It was my spirit. And now I was connected with my spirit. And girl, that shit's so crazy. It's so crazy. It really is crazy. Now that I know that, a lot of things can't face me. Like, back in the day with this YouTube situation and everything else that I was trying to do in my life, I used to start something and leave it. Start something and leave it. I never really realized why. So now, it's a beautiful thing when you realize, when you know that the one true God is really, it's really a beautiful thing. But then again, don't go in it so deep and try to make shit make so much sense. That's when people fuck up. When I went through that little situation, I realized that I have a whole spirit. I have magic within me, that the one above there shared a little piece with me. So I'm a little bit more careful now. But what I'm not gonna do, like, I might dabble here and there just for entertainment purposes and trying to help everybody else, like, because not a lot of people are aware of it. Because a lot of people don't have the chance like me. A lot of people, when they go through a hurtful situation, they lose their life. They don't see no type of hope. They stay in the mud, and it's a very dangerous place. Me, I was already a bad bitch. I'm sorry. Sometimes you gotta say what it is. I was already the type of bitch that I was a go-getter. Like, and I never really, like, there's a lot of shit that I went through, but I never really let that shit, like, affect me or hurt me. So I just kept going. And then, Lord will find a certain way. Like, even if you're not fully woke right now or you don't realize what's going on within yourself, Lord will find. Don't push it. Don't try to go and make shit make sense. If it's not your time yet, it's not your time yet. Because Lord will find a way. Shit will be placed in your life for you to realize and gain some type of knowledge of what is going on within you. Y'all, the day that I knew of God, how I found out about God. How I found out about God, y'all. A man that I used to talk to, he was like, I would say like an occultic man. Like, he was on some big demon type of shit. So then, boom. This man, I was hanging out with this man. Really hanging out with him. Like, we smoking, drinking. I met him through a friend of a friend. But I didn't know how would, like, people that are from the occult, they will not come and tell you I'm from the occult. They won't do that. Nobody wants to expose himself like that. But he was an occultic man. He was on some spiritual demon type shit. So here I go hanging out with this man, and then we ended up having some type of, like, you know, like when you hang out with somebody, you have some type of emotions. You know, he used to cook for me and stuff like that. And then we started having like emotions for each other. Mind you, I had my own situation with my kids and my kids' father and stuff like that. But it's life. It's just it's if y'all need some more in-depth situation. But I'ma just zoom past that bitch, like, you know. If y'all want more details, y'all can let me know. But I doubt that I'm going to expose myself that deep, but you know what I mean? So I met this occultic man through a friend. He cooked for me. We was hanging out and shit like that. And then shit got a little deep and we started hanging out a little bit too much. And then he wanted me to just come up and live with him type thing. And you know, I'm that type of bitch. Like, I see, like, mind you, I did not know of God yet. I was still living my life under my condition, living my own rules, making my own shit. And then I was like, you know what? And I was talking to this man for like, I'd say like a good 3-4 months. So we had just met. And I've been living my life breezy, easy, cover girl. So when he asked me that, I said, he was like, oh, he wanted me to come and leave for him. I was like, you know what, let me just think about it. And he was putting mad pressure on my ass. And I was like, you know what, let me think about it. This was like when we I think 1 week I was like, you know what, let me just think about it till Wednesday or something, because we was talking about it in the weekend. And then by Wednesday, I said, give me like Friday, let me think about it. Friday, we were just hanging. I'm talking about, we were just hanging, but this man did not give me nothing, like something big that you would say like, oh, he offered me a house, he was offering me a job, he was offering me a car. Nothing, just like that, just come and leave with me type shit. I'm like, first of all, why you pressure me? But I'm a big bitch. Like, I got kids I gotta raise. I had a whole situation before your ass came. And we looking at the table, both of y'all niggas ain't really offering shit. Let me just stop being mean because they both will watch my video. Let me just get a little drink. So, you know, we sitting there and having our conversation. And I just looked at him and I was just like, and you know, like, even when you're not aware of God, God always talks to you. Like, the spirit always talks to you. But that's where the spirit and the ego sometimes get mixed the fuck up and you get lost in the sauce. But me, I always ignored my spirit. I always went with my ego. So we were sitting there one night and he was like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go back to my house right now. I'm not ready to move in with you just yet, because you never know somebody until you leave with him. And we've been together for 6 months. I don't even know you. And the whole time he was in the cult. Oh my gosh. Like, nah, let me tell y'all, you know, fast forward. So I said no. This man went in and stole my social security, like, because I trusted this man to have him around my kids, have my important like docs around him and shit like that. This nigga stole all my social security cards and my social security cards and my passports, which was in my bag. Y'all, I am an immigrant. I am not from this place. So Lord only knows how I got them docs. And he stole them bitches. Not only that, because I already was doing like, sneaker link type shit. I had some of my clothes already over there. So I had a overnight bag. So I grabbed my bags and I put them in my car and then I drive to my house. So as I drive to my house, I leave my bags in the car. And I have not checked because my socials was in my purse. I did not check my purse to see if he stole my shit. Y'all need to go ahead and see that shit. But fast forward, I'm not even gonna go too much detail. Y'all just need to go see that video. Fast forward, after we get over that situation, yes, when we women are stupid, once we feel like we in love, we always go back. Like, you clearly see something, but in your mind try to play tricks. That's when the spirit and the ego go back and you fight. And then you end up, like, if you're not aware of your spirit, you fuck up real bad in this world. So, after that, I was smoking with him. We were sitting in the car, and I'm still trying to give him a second chance and shit like that because I'm still young. I still want to live. I still want to feel out of my options. I still want to know what I don't know. I still want to know what I don't know. I still want to live. Don't like we are meant to make mistakes. If you want to do something, go do it. We are meant to make mistakes. Okay, you could ask for advice, but don't let nobody shit on you. Don't let nobody talk down on you. Don't let nobody make you seem like you some type of shit because you try to do something else. Because that same person that's talking shit on you, or the same person that's passing judgments, don't did something that he or she already probably healed from, and then now it's on to the next phase. So if you're going through something and you letting your heart out on somebody and they're talking shit about you, that's not the type of person you need to go and tell your shit to. I just have to say that real quick. Period. So after that, I was smoking with this person, and then we were talking back and forth, and then he rolled my weed, and then we were smoking it. Girl, when I tell you, my world changed in front of my eyes. This was at night time. My world changed. My insight changed. I felt like my body wasn't my body anymore. It was crazy. It really was crazy. And that was the worst night of my life. Like, I don't even know how I was able to sleep. And then once I slept, I've had nightmares. And that's when I realized that when you have nightmares, that is evil doings that are being done to you. And that is a way also for God or spirit to let you know of the situation. Because when you're dead, as in like you don't know of God and you always spiritually fighting, the devil has one up on you. He really do, because you don't know what you are aware. Like, you get up and you just keep on moving. But really, that now that you are aware, that is a way for Lord to let you know. Like, I'm telling y'all. But I can't force nothing on you guys because everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own way of finding out about God. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's understanding is different. So I could stay here and be like, get closer to God, but you will never know what that is like until it is like your day comes and you will truly understand what God is. I will come here and tell you the Bible verses and tell you the scriptures and tell you to go find God because I'm happy about what God have done in my life. But bitch, it was my time for me to know. I needed to sit the fuck down. And now it's your time. Whenever that time will come, y'all, I swear to God. I swear to God, you're gonna have to be ready for it. Because if your mind is not ready to have that type of understanding and knowledge, it's not gonna come. It's really not gonna come. So I woke up to like an unpleasant situation, and then when I tell you, out of nowhere, a snap of a finger, it felt like a snap of a finger. It was like a light. Like I can't even explain it, y'all. I can't explain it. And I snapped back. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, y'all. I really can't.
Hi, Mom.
Bye, baby.
Well, why are you staying in the car? Are you driving?
No, mommy. I'm making a video. I'm almost done.
Huh?
I'm almost done, mommy. Close the door.
You're almost done?
Yes, close the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I wish I can watch on your phone, but I can't.
Yes, bye.
Bye!
Go in the house, mommy. There's nobody else outside.
Can I just play for a little
No.
bit? A little bit.
Joshua, go in the house. Mama, in the house.
Okay.
I swear, these kids. Sometimes I just want to box them up. But I can't. That's sad. It took me a hard time to understand what this man really was about. Because when you're not open to that, you will not know that people, the occult exists. People from like, on some evil shit, like devil ass occult exists. People have all types of understanding. I really don't know about the occult. I really don't know about sorcellerie. I really don't know about none of that shit, because the lighter you are, the more understanding that you're gonna gain. Because when you try to put two and two together, that's where you fucking up. You trying to hear about the occult, you trying to learn about the spiritual journey, you want to learn about all this type of stupid shit that's going on, bitch. You're gonna get yourself entangled in one of the worst shit possible. You will not be able to live, because at the end of the day, people just speak based on their experience. I could have my own fucking I could have my own type of belief, and I sleep and I dream about, because the devil, that's how your devil, okay? Because there are 50 billion different devils, because there are 50 billion different people walking on the planet. We do have an ego side of us, but there's only one true God that shares his gift with us. And you have to be, girl, walking with the God, walking in your spirit. That shit, I almost want to say that shit trifling, because that shit hard. It really is hard. People walk and talk based on their experiences. So if you want to grab that and want to fit somebody else's experience in your life, you fucking up. You fucking up. All I want to say is we all go through hardships. We all go through difficult times in our life, and some worse than others. But you gotta keep your own faith. You have to keep your own light, because it is coming. And whatever your situation is right now, don't think that is the worst situation that you're in, because somebody else is going through worse than that. And one thing is, do not let somebody else's fear entangle with where you're trying to go in life. Don't do that. Don't listen to somebody else's BS and trash and try to enable that in your life. Don't listen to somebody else's spiritual journey and trying to stick that in your life. I feel like that's for somebody, whoever's going to be listening to the very end right here. Because people have some crazy ways to trying to force themselves into your life. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't force yourself. Don't allow somebody else to forcefully come in your life, because people will use a code, people will use juju, people will just merely use their mouth and speak low of you, in front of you, about you. And if you are a weak-minded person, you will crumble. So you need to walk around with fear. I said with fear. You need to walk around, as in, like, when I say fear, with not fear, you need to walk around with so much power within you to realize that you are it. Because everybody is ugly in their own way, shape, or form. Everybody is ugly. Don't let this motherfucker fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. They are ugly. Especially the people that try so hard to make you feel like shit. They are so ugly. They really are. If you look deep within them, they are ugly. They are ugly. If they're trying to make you feel a certain way about yourself, they are ugly. Like, bro, I have a comic way of living my life, because I know none of this shit matter. A car don't matter. A house don't matter. Like, we all want this shit, but it don't matter. People have big houses, but they don't have no peace. Running hiding from the police, trying not get caught by the law. People are hiding from all the spiritual shit that they don't need. People are hiding bodies. People are trying to kill. Like, there are people hiding a negative shit about themselves. And me, it's like, I look at all the good shit that I have going on in my life, and I'm like, you know what, I did that shit, and I walk in power. The way I talk to you right now, the way I talk in front of the camera, that's the way I talk in real life. That's the way I am in real life. If I feel like waking up in the morning and putting some makeup on and feeling pretty, I can do that because I'm a pretty ass bitch. If I feel like waking up in the morning and going to waste some money or spend my motherfucking money, I could do that because I'm a boss ass bitch. If I feel like being an ugly ass bitch and just being in my motherfucking house and don't take a fucking shower, I could do that because I'm an ugly ass bitch. It don't matter. It don't matter. Live your life how you want to live your life because you the shit. And I'm telling you, people, when you live that type of life, if you live in this type of life, people are going to talk shit about you. People are going to find a way to pass judgment on you because you are living a free life. And not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can really see you and like be you. Not a lot of people can be you. Because we all out here trying to mimic. We all out here trying to copy and paste. We all trying to, nigga, what? There are a lot of frauds going on. A lot. And it's easy to do that, but me, because of the journey that I've had and because of who I am, I still constantly have to regroup myself. I constantly have to remind myself of who I is and how I want my life to go. Like, if you put your mind to a point where this is how I want my shit to go, this is how I'm gonna be this, and this is how the shit gonna, nothing should be able to come and break that shit. Absolutely nothing, no matter how you want it. Like, me and my God, me and my Jesus, I don't give a fuck what type of demon you dealing with. If I gotta work with you, my nigga, keep your demons to yourself. And if I feel like you attack me some type of way, I'm gonna come and talk to you something. Like, you good? Are we good? Is there a problem? If you say we G, we good? Okay, then we good. Then I must be tripping and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's we don't even have to get ugly about it because everything could be a conversation. And if you deny your own demon, then we good. Then your demon not even that top of that, your demon not eat anyways. That means your demon not the shit anyway. So I must be tripping. Once again, my hallelujah, my Jesus, my Lord did that shit for me one more time and keep that shit pushing. Because we know what, me and you both know what the fuck is up. We know what the fuck is good. People will be easy to pass judgment behind you before coming in your face and telling you what the fuck, how they feel. And that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, I told myself that I'm gonna work hard on all of my platforms. I really will. Because I like doing it. And some days I don't feel like it. But the more I do this, the more I realize that this is like a way of me to also express my heart. Because when you keep that shit built up, I don't have really that many friends. I really don't. But coming and talking and, you know, sharing my journey or sharing how I feel every single day, I'm kind of like laying that shit off my chest. And it's also a way of confirmation. Because if you all up in your head all the time, bro, there's a lot going on up there in the head. There's a lot. I try to not even watch the news, cause bitch, fuck around and have a fucking migraine. Anyways, y'all, I just want to remind y'all that y'all, this shit, keep your energy up and keep your energy to yourself. Because listen, I bought me a new vibrator, and she my real best friend. I need to come up with a name for her. Keep your energy. Keep your energy to yourself. Okay? Until you build yourself to the utmost, don't share your energy with nobody. Because some people don't even deserve it. Some people are energy suckers. They are energy vampires. They can't hang by themselves. They always want stamps. They always want somebody else to confirm themselves. But if you're a strong human being, you walk in your power, people are going to be ready to snatch it from you. Bro, let me tell you, I don't play. I don't play. I don't play about nothing. My mouth is too open. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna ask you. I don't care if you're gonna be able to whoop my ass. I'm gonna ask you. I don't keep my shit to myself. Do we have a problem? Is there a situation that we need to talk about? And if you don't even want to talk about it, don't even approach me because we gonna settle it. We sure is. We really is. We're gonna settle it. It's not even a problem. It's not even a problem. It's really not. It's really not. Life is so freaking beautiful. It is, and most people are lying. People are hiding behind faces. I'm over here talking like I got a problem with somebody when I really have problem with my views. It's like I'm talking to my views like I want to punch. Every day I go on my YouTube, I just want to punch my computer. Like YouTube not working, or the algorithm is not working. For the whole time, I'm probably not even ready for the shit that I'm asking. I am very deserving, but I'm probably not ready. Have you ever asked God for something and you're not even ready for whatever you're asking Him for? It's like when you get on your knees and you ask for a husband, you will never been married. You ain't never lived in the same wall as a man for 2 days and it's not your brother, but you're asking for a marriage. Bitch, if you don't sit the fuck down and roll up some blunt, you over here crying every day. You don't even know what the married life is, but you want it. Yeah, that's yeah. We need to relax. I'm done talking shit, y'all. I'm done talking. I know I've gained some determined fans that really watch me. I don't know really how many of y'all there are. I really don't know how many exactly. But I want to say thank you for supporting me, for watching me, and listening to me. Because sometimes I stand and I watch my views, like even on TikTok, on Facebook Reels, on Instagram, and sometimes I be having like a lot of like case views, and then I be like, damn, only. But at the same time, if I stood in a room and have thousands of people looking at me, I wouldn't even be able to open my mouth and talk. So I just want to say thank you. I really do. Like, even those 50 people that are watching me, 3 people that are watching me, if I had a stand-up thing right now and 3 people stood in front of me to hear me talk, it would not be easy. I wouldn't be able to do it as comfortably as I'm doing right now in the back of my car. So I truly want to say thank you. If you've always watched me, you've always supported me, and if my word or anything I've said throughout like my video really like stuck to you, you know, it is what it is. It's your girl Maiva. Thank you for watching my video. I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. Tomorrow I might come and do some cards. Maybe I might want to help somebody spiritually. Maybe I might want to entertain y'all with something with my kids. I don't know. It depending on the day, how I wake up that day. Don't hate me. I'm still trying to figure myself out. This shit take a lot of soul work and shit. And I don't know about you, but I hate shadow work. So when I gotta go through that to find what I'm finna do, that shit crazy. It hit me different. Bye y'all. Have a good night.